Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Hakasin ka Nyngkong ka Sorkar ka Pynlong ya ka cabinet retreat ka Jylla. Hakini ka jing akan lang kita nak Sorkar paper kilapan sengawi ka jing tray kambat bat kino ki bakin dang penklan shu hakini ki sengi banwan. Haba keren bikin nong tok kubor hadian ka jing lang bat ki menteri Sorkar kumjo ru ki officer na kita nak paper Menteri rang ba ka Jylla kwandat sang mau loong ba da ka jing tray na ka benta ban kinti ka tenat bat ru ban pet ya ka jing don kam ki pat ba bun ki tenat kin yo ya ka por ban pet ya ka jing don kam ban pen klan ya ka ru kom tray kam jong ki kum kan ni ka jing ya kandu kan pen kan mau ya ki ya ka e ka ba ki de ban le bat ban pet ban ya e ki jing duna ki ba kum ka tenat kalap Menteri rang ba open pau ya ka jing don kam ba ki deputy commissioner jong man ki district ki clear jong ki tenat paper ki menteri Sorkar ki officer kin bu ya ka thong ban pendap ban long kum ka bor ban kanjo ya ka mission ka bashpho.
Today we had for the first time started a new program in this government which we are naming as the cabinet retreat. There are multiple objectives of having this particular program. In this cabinet retreat, apart from all the cabinet ministers, all the senior government officials, the directors and heads of departments, and deputy commissioners of different districts participate. And the idea is to share the overall larger vision of the government as well as the specific targets and goals of the specific departments with other departments and all the officials and cabinet ministers. Presentations are made by departments on what is the mandate that they have been given, what have they done about achieving those mandates, where are the challenges that are there ahead of them, and how do they plan to overcome those challenges, and what is their goal in the next 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. So this presentation which is made has multiple benefits. Number one, the departments that are making the presentation, they get a chance to introspect into what they have done. Because sometimes the works of the departments are so complicated that we get carried away with implementation of schemes and sometimes forget the mandate and the objective with which we are here to work. And hence it allows departments to introspect and look back into what is the mandate, what they have done, and present it to the rest of the government departments and the cabinet and the senior officials. The second important thing that happens when these presentations are made is that other departments get to understand the challenges that other departments are facing. They also are able to understand the different visions and targets that they have in front, and that way they're able to connect and work towards converging with other departments to work together. For example, today there was a presentation from social welfare, education, and the health department. And all of these departments deal with the social aspect and the health aspect of the citizens and individuals at different parts of their life or different stage of their life. But ultimately the citizen is at the center and the social and the health aspects at the center of what these departments are doing. And they're all interconnected. If the nutrition is given properly to the mother when the child is in the womb, then obviously the health of the child and the mother is better. Which ensures that when the child is born, then issues that are related to social welfare and the health sector and the health of the child is then improved and basically the positive impact of there is happening. Similarly, if the child is given the necessary attention and the health issues are addressed at an early stage, then when the child grows up and goes to school, then the overall cognitive capability, the thinking capability, the brain development is at a much better level, and therefore, obviously at that level, then they perform better when they are in school and they are in college. So on and so forth. So hence, it is very crucial that these related departments and other departments understand the problems, understand the vision, the goals and the targets that each of these departments have, so that they are able to collaborate and work with each other and understand the larger mandate that is there in front of us. It has got these multiple goals and targets that we have, and we're very happy today that the presentations were very, very informative. I'm sure that when you interact, and I will not try to make any comments on that, I'm sure when you interact with the officials and some of the cabinet ministers today, they will express themselves that there were so many things that they did not know, and so much of information that has come up today, which they were surprised to see that, well, this is what is happening, and this is what we should be doing, and this is what this department is doing. It's really something that all of us need to understand, because we are all working as a team. Our goal is the same, and the people who are in front of us, for whom we are doing all the work, they are the same population and the same citizens of our state. And hence it is very crucial that these departments, they work together and talk to each other, understand what they're doing, and that is what the objective of today's program has been. We will continue with our discussions tomorrow. There will be multiple presentations given tomorrow also. And as I said during the discussions, there is a lot of suggestions that are given by officers. In fact, some suggestions come from officers who are completely not related to the department, but after seeing the presentation, they are also encouraged and motivated to give their views and ideas on how we could make things overall better. So really the idea is to ensure that we work as a team. I'm happy that today all the people were very, very proactive. It was a very long session that we had, but because the presentations were so interesting, the interaction and discussions were interesting, we did not even realize that how 4-5 hours just went by. And tomorrow is going to be even a longer session. So we're very happy. We are hopeful that we will be continuing this cabinet retreat in the coming months also. We propose that this should be happening at an annual level at the beginning of the year, so that the calendar is set for the whole year. Targets are set, mandates are set, and these mandates are then given to the respective departments and follow-up action can be taken. So that's really what it is. We're very happy to see this happen, and I think this is for the first time it's happening in our state, and I think also for the first time in a state. I don't know if other states also are doing this or not, but it's something that we personally feel that it's very productive, and it will have a very positive impact in the overall governance process, and to ensure that implementation of our programs are done in a much more effective and efficient manner. Thank you very much. 32 is when the state will be celebrating 60 years. And therefore we felt that the 60 years is an important milestone, and it goes with the thought process that we'll be able to really align our vision with that. So therefore we have seen our numbers, and we have kind of made the growth projections and trajectory based on the numbers that we have calculated, and we have aligned it with the 60 years of our statehood, and that is 2032.
Today's departments, which are the critical?
These are critical, and all the departments were very important. Every department has a particular mandate. Whether you talk of the power sector, we had a very detailed presentation, and all the officials, all the cabinet ministers were surprised to see so many aspects of the power sector and the different programs that are going on and how the overall power sector has seen a vast improvement. Challenges, of course, being there, but we've seen how things are moving forward. MECL has given us a very positive, of course, feedback that last year there was no scheduled load shedding, which is something that we had also indicated and promised to the citizens that we will try our best, that there should not be. We are happy to see that we are moving in that direction, and we are confident that even this year we will not see any regulated load shedding. Of course, certain cuts once in a while because of local conditions, local incidents could be there. Sometimes maintenance issues are there, which could be there, but the scheduled load shedding is not going to be there even this year. So all these aspects have been discussed, and the reforms and what's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 years to 5 years down the line was also presented by MECL. Similarly, Education Department has presented a large number of facts and challenges that we are facing. We had a very, very detailed discussion on education, and it was again a very huge eye-opener for the cabinet as well as the other officials who did not know the challenges that education is facing. Maybe I will take another session some other time and maybe give a very detailed presentation even to the press on some of the very important sectors and the outcome of what we saw today in the cabinet retreat. I think today we will not have enough time to go through all of that. I will take a separate session with even the press and maybe even some of the important organizations or citizens who wish to understand these challenges. And I think transparency in this is important because a lot of misinformation also is there. A lot of information is not available to the people, and sometimes they, because the information is not available, they feel that things are not happening. But it'll be good to share this information with the people, and I'm sure that once they see this, they will be more aware about the challenges and the problems and how we should move forward. So like that, there were all the departments gave wonderful presentations. As I said, all of them are important, so I don't think it will be fair for me to say that one particular department was more important than the other. All the presentations were very good, and I really thank all the officers who have put in a lot of effort to make these presentations. The rates are not set by the state government, and the rates are not set by the MECL. The rates are set by an independent regulatory authority, which is completely independent and autonomous, and in no way do they listen to the government. They go purely in terms of the calculations and the different cost factors and all to be involved. And it is on the basis of that that this particular autonomous and regulatory body, which is the Meghalaya Electricity Regulatory Commission, is what decides on those rates. So it is the commission. It has nothing to do with the state government or anything.
So did the government also look into the
It was more on social sectors. So we touched health, education, social welfare, different programs, and only one infrastructural sector, which is power. Tomorrow, I think there is a session on the environmental aspects. So tomorrow we'll be discussing. Thank you.